last few months, we had been receiving many updates about corona every single day. Most of us are already aware that corona, when it affects the children, they are usually asymptomatic. That means they do not have any symptoms, or they may have mild symptoms as in fever, runny nose, loss of smell sensation, and eventually they would get better. So most of us are tempted to home quarantine our children or even avoid getting the COVID-19 testing done for our children. However, today I want to bring to your notice of a rare and yet severe presentation of corona wherein timely diagnosis and medical intervention can save the life of the child. This presentation is called as multisystemic inflammatory syndrome in association with COVID-19. For short, we can call it MISC. So what is this MISC? MISC is nothing but an inflammation in the medium-sized blood vessels of the body anywhere from head to toe. Well, when the medium-sized blood vessels of the skin get affected, we can have a rash, or when the blood vessels of the bowel get affected, we may have some abdominal pain, or if the joints are affected, we can have joint pain or arthritis. But that's not seriously of concern. But the blood vessels that supply the heart, which are called as the coronary arteries, these are also medium-sized blood vessels, and there is a predilection for developing inflammation in these particular coronary arteries in MISC. If that happens, a clot can form inside the blood vessels of the heart, and the child can present in heart failure. And if the child doesn't seek medical attention on time, it could be fatal. So let us know more about this MISC. When a child or a late adolescent who is younger than 21 years old presents with fever which is of high grade, that means it is above 38 degrees centigrade or above 1 or 2 degrees Fahrenheit for more than 3 days, we have to look for the following features. If he has non-purulent conjunctivitis, that means the eyes are red as though he has conjunctivitis, but there isn't any pus discharge from the eyes. And the lips are usually dry and cracked and red, and the tongue is a strawberry tongue which is red. And then there are unilateral cervical lymphadenopathy. That is nothing but small round coin-like swellings that are present only in one side of the neck. Usually cervical lymphadenopathy is very common among children. It per se does not mean anything. But if it is present in combination with the above said features, probably we should look for other features. Whether it is associated with COVID or not, testing has to be done. Coming to the rash is usually present on the trunk or upper thighs and limbs. It usually is macular or red flat spots, or it could be bumpy, which could be felt by touching. This is called maculopapular, or it could be like a target lesion. That means when we shoot arrows, we look at a target and shoot the arrow, right? Similar to that, the rash would appear with a deep center red spot and pale red surroundings. So this is called as a target lesion. When there are target lesions on the body of a child, it most specifically points out that the blood vessels are inflamed in the body. So we have to look for MISC. And finally, some children do present with abdominal pain because of the involvement of gallbladder. There can be inflammation of the gallbladder. Some children do have vomiting, diarrhea and crampy pain in the stomach and joint pains. And it can actually affect anywhere: the liver, the kidneys, the bowel, even the nervous system and the blood. When it affects the blood, what happens? The inflammatory markers in the blood shoot up. Well, for most of the non-medical person, it would be a little bit overwhelming, but nevertheless, let me just quickly run through the names of these blood tests. There would be an increased or elevated ESR, erythrocyte sedimentation rate, CRP, procalcitonin, D-dimers, ferritin, increased PT and APTT, which indicates that the coagulation profile or the blood clotting system in the body is not working well. So, if the child is having fever, please do not hesitate to get the COVID testing done. So what does the pediatrician do once he suspects that the child could be having MISC? We run a scan called 2D echo scan to see if the heart's functioning well and if the coronary arteries are fine, or if sometimes there are balloon-like dilatations in the coronary arteries. What do? We immediately give intravenous steroids to the child so that these balloon-like dilatations do not burst and the inflammation settles down. What else can we do? We can run an ultrasound abdomen to see if the bowel is all fine or not, and if there is any inflammation in the gallbladder. And the kidneys. The renal arteries are also medium sized blood vessels, so we need to have an eye on that as well. Finally, we need to confirm the diagnosis. So the first thing that we do is we rule out all other causes. Fever with rash could be because of bacterial sepsis, could be because of staphylococcal or streptococcal infections. So we would probably run some culture tests. We would rule out that there isn't any urinary tract infection, and we would look at the counts, the total count and the differential count, to rule out that there isn't any bacterial sepsis. Then what do? We rule out dengue, malaria and other causes. Finally, when there is no other apparent cause, we focus on corona. We take a nasopharyngeal swab and do a RT-PCR test to confirm the diagnosis of corona. It could surprise you if I tell you that most of the children who present with MISC have a negative RT-PCR test. That means they had a corona infection 4 to 6 weeks prior to the presentation of this particular MISC. Then how do we actually interlink the MISC with corona? That is by doing something called antibody test. What are these antibodies? These antibodies are nothing but the policemen that are formed in the body to fight against the corona. Initially, they have fought against corona and the child got well and all is well. But these antibodies continue to fight and they continue to cause inflammation in the body, and they cause damage to the blood vessels, and they lead to the MISC. So, most of these children who are negative for the RT-PCR antigen test are positive surprisingly for the antibody test. So that's how it was concluded that MISC is caused by the corona antibodies. So what do I request you is, when you notice any fever or rash or joint pains or any vague abdominal pain, or if the child is having breathlessness, please do not hesitate to get the COVID testing done. Please take medical intervention on time so that we can save the life of the child. Thank you.